I screwed up that line.
それじゃあ、私今日はそろそろ先に帰るね。
You know, knowing me though, there was like the one that I came up for when we get to that scene again. And I just know when we get around to it, I won't be able to recall it properly. I'll end up just being like, and then, I can't remember. I just feel like that. I just know it. The Naka started getting packed up. And that's no way to tell a ghost story, is it? You have to go already?
ごめんね。これからちょっと行くとこあって。
That's okay, you don't have to apologize for that.
じゃあ、俺もキリがいいし、そろそろ帰るわ。月島はどうする？
私はもうちょっとだけやってくよ。今のとこもう一度練習したいから。
そっか。
You know, if I had my keyboard out right there when she said that one more time, I would have just clicked on this DJ setting that I have on my keyboard where his voice goes, one more time! That would be pretty pointless, but random. Wataru's house was in the opposite direction from mine, so I couldn't walk home with him either. What should I do? Let her stay a little longer. I really do need more practice. Is it okay if I stay and practice with you?
もちろん。
っていうか、一番練習が必要なのはお前だしな。
Yeah, I know.
それじゃあ私は失礼するね。お先に。
See ya. You didn't practice. Koko and I practiced for a while and decided to walk home together.
今年も終わりだね。
Koko muttered, her white breath puffing into the air. Yeah, it went by so fast.
そうなんだ。
Yeah, it always goes fast, but this year seemed even faster. This year seems somewhat fast already, really, doesn't it? I mean, it's already March. Feels like January was only a week ago. What about you?
そうだね。いろいろ考えてたから普通にゆっくり。ちょっと足りなかったくらい。
What were you thinking about?
いろいろ。
I didn't understand, but I felt sorry that she couldn't work out things she needed to before the year was over. I envied her commitment. She seemed to really want to live her student life to its fullest. Whereas I had accomplished so little, I barely noticed the year passing at all. I haven't accomplished a single thing.
今年も進展なしか。
Koko's gaze was distant as she whispered the words. She seemed to be speaking more to herself, but I decided to ask her anyway. What progress?
なんでもない、なんでもない。なんかいい匂いがしてくる。
Is it dog shit again? I did smell something good. Some good shit? No, there's no such thing. It appeared to be coming from the shopping district. You want to make a detour? Around the turret it is. We crossed the road together and headed for the shopping district. Welcome! The smell was coming from the taiyaki shop. Taiyaki, eh? It was a sweet mixture of red bean paste and waffles. Koko radiated a cheerful warmth I couldn't resist pressing up against her as we glanced into the shop. And there was a girl running off, shouting, "Oogie!" while tripping over a few times. Koko turned red and took a few steps to regain her distance from me. What's the matter? It's cold out here, you know.
私はカイロじゃないよ。
Let's get up close. I snuggled up to Koko as she smiled shyly at me.
仕方ないな。
Koko's voice was barely audible. If I didn't know better, I'd say she sounded happy about it. So, which one do you want?
どれも美味しそうだね。
Okay. I'll have my usual red bean paste one. I'll try custard one too.
じゃあ、私はチョコと白あん。
I still haven't had taiyaki because, well... But is there even, like... I suppose you could get it in other countries other than Japan, but I don't know of any place where I live that you could get something like that. So I'll probably, well, maybe someday I will try taiyaki. Maybe someday. Thank you. Now piss off. We both bought 2 each.
おいしい。
You're right. The custard one is good too.
どれどれ？
Koko broke a piece off of my taiyaki and tasted it.
おいしい。
I told
チ
you.
ョコもうまいぞ。
I also broke a piece off her taiyaki and tossed it into my mouth. Yum! I couldn't make chocolate or custard flavored taiyaki with my magic.
ね
I'm starting to warm up a bit.
え。そうだね。
A little, but pretty much the same thing, right?
こういうのが今年もっと欲しかったな。
What do you say?
なんでもないよ。ねえ、ちょっと商
There
店
we go
街の
again.
中散歩しない？
It's just like, what did you say? Nothing. Ditch the subject. Subject change. You're buying now, sure, why not? Sure. Koko smiled happily. It really was nice to spend time with her now and then.
よかった。
Huh?
断られたらどうしようかと思った。
What's the big deal? We're just going for a walk.
些細なことだけど、断られたりしたら傷つくんだから。
Really?
そうです。女の子ってデリケートなんだよ。
I didn't know that. This just further proves your denseness, Yoshiyuki. I was glad I had accepted her offer. I would have hurt her feelings if I had refused.
あれ？ここんなお店できたんだ。
You know, kind of off subject, but also relative to Capo 2 here, is for the Project Diva LP that I'm recording for, I want to have all these different random scenes referencing different characters using music video kind of format that you can do with that game. I just have a kind of image in my mind of a scene of the protagonist from Shuffle and Yoshiyuki here appearing in some kind of therapy or some sort. Just so what are you here for? These girls that we know say that we're dense, and we don't know what they mean by that. So we came here, we thought you might know. Oh my god. Why did they send you here? There's nothing I can do for you. Leave at once. There is no hope that anyone will be able to break that level of... you're too dense. You don't even know what that means, do you? Well, no, if you say it like that, you're saying it in a confusing way. Well, yes, now piss off, something like that. That building had been under construction for a long time. Just switch back to that instantly. Well, the reason for it being them in therapy is so I can include Kaufman from Silent Hill Shattered Memories. I want to, if possible, have every single game that I have ever LP'd have some form of reference throughout random short clips through that LP, in interval kind of ways. It's kind of a random and probably time-consuming idea, I imagine. I don't think I'll be able to have them all appear, but maybe add some, I suppose. But anyways, back to the plot. Now it had opened, it was a cute girly accessory store. Do you want to check it out?
やったー。
It was a cold winter evening. The shopping district was merry at the year's end. Koko and I browsed through it, eating our taiyaki. Window shopping that night. Otone and Yume didn't give a shit. Comedian on the TV. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Mystery Science Theater 3000 lately, past couple of days, and Tom Servo is pretty much well, I don't know, man. He sings a lot. It kind of reminds me of me. I wonder if I ended up starting singing in these videos after I first came across that or not. I even sing in that kind of way sometimes, just like, yes, I sing in an opera-like fashion. I went off to school a bit earlier than usual to meet up with Wataru. It was nice that school stayed open for us to use the LD on New Year's Eve. Silly. So, what's the plan? Wataru had talked to Suganami the other day about the 7 mysteries of the Kasami Academy. When did he become a professor? Wataru took a stack of papers from his bag and spoke with a creepy voice. That's not creepy. I wonder if it has any of the ones I've heard. I don't know much. I've heard the one about the forbidden bathroom door. It's a pretty standard story, so it's probably in there. Wow, how about that? One of the ideas the idea for a like kind of creepy mystery kind of thing that I wanted to add to their collection had something to do with that general area as well. He always gets into excruciating detail when he's researching something. Which one did you research? Maybe I'd heard of some of them. The Banana of Doom, Doorway to Summer, The Picnic God, The Horror of the Xylophone. Who came up with these? Huh? Those didn't sound scary at all. You've gotta be kidding. Hey, don't joke about the banana one. Manatsu would be absolutely terrified. It's just, he never ceased to amaze me. How historical can that possibly be? Well, Kasami Academy is a pretty old school after all. It's had plenty of time to pick up all kinds of weird stories, I guess. Okay. I started reading through the papers that Wataru gave me. Let me see. The first mystery of Kasami Academy, the Bloody Melody. Piano starts playing itself in an empty musical room. Typical. Really? I went back to reading. A moment. There we go. Just needed to freaking sit down properly. I hate sitting with my legs crossed with these recordings most of the time. It freaking hurts the legs. Let me see. 女生徒が大切なものを学園に忘れてしまったことがあったそうです。どうしても今夜中に必要なものだったので、少女は意を決して真夜中の学園に忍び込みました。夜中の学校はひっそりとして怖かったのですが、少女は勇気を振り絞って教室にたどり着き、お目当てのものを手に入れることができました。一安心した少女が帰ろうとすると、どこからともなくピアノの旋律が流れてくるではありませんか。どうやらピアノは音楽室から聞こえてくるようです。こんな時間に誰が演奏しているのだろう。Me? I occasionally do. 気になった少女は音楽室を覗いてみることにしました。するとどうしたことでしょう。音はすれどもピアノの演奏者の姿は見えません。注意深く見てみると、血にまみれた真っ赤な手だけが鍵盤を狂ったように叩き続けていたのです。少女は知りませんでした。昔
ピアノのコンクール会場に向かう途中で交通事故により不慮の死を遂げた女性とがいたということ。その少女の無念が血まみれの手となって音楽室に現れていたのです。まるで行けなかったコンクールに参加しているかのように。少女はただ呆然とその血にまみれた手を眺め続けていたといいます。翌日から少女の様子がおかしくなりました。顔は青白くなり、精液が全くなくなってしまったのです。何を聞いても返事をせず、まるで人形のようだったといいます。そして夜になるたび毎日のようにどこかへ出かけていくのです。心配した両親は真夜中出ていく娘の後をつけていくことにしました。たどり着いたのは風見学園。少女は音楽室に入り、狂ったように鍵盤を叩いていました。両親も驚きました。少女は幼い頃から一度もピアノなど弾いたことはなかったのですから。にもかかわらず物悲しげな旋律を激しく弾き続ける少女の姿を見て両親は青くなりました。少女の手は血にまみれていたのです。少女は両親がいくら止めてもピアノを弾き続け、爪が剥がれ指の骨が折れてもひたすら鍵盤を叩き続けていたということです。どこだ？
That's so creepy!
な
Well, I gotta hand it to you there. The whole time was thinking, how would I add to this little mystery you've got going? I was like, I got nothing. If you gave me time, I could come up with something, but I don't feel like it. No way, that's a true story. It can't be.
メールで杉並から送られてきたんだけどさ、そん時俺うちに一人でさ、めちゃ怖かったっちゅうねん。
You could have something about like this, him with hands like when it screams, like the piano has that kind of boom, and then the hands just float up and turn towards the girl, and just like ah, and then those hands become her own, and she is drawn back to the piano, where she must play continuously until another victim can replace her. Ooh. I guess I did add something to it then. Wow, so there are 6 more stories like this?
そういうこと。
The goofy music just doesn't suit it though, does it? I was like the whole time picturing just like it's a sad haunting melody that she's supposed to be playing, but I was like picturing kind of jazz improv kind of thing, like just like, yeah, that's creepy in a way, but it's also kind of unfitting music. This is crazy.
な、この学校どうかしてるよな。
It was a little depressing, really. I continued reading through the 6 remaining stories. The moaning and at me model, the horror of the old incinerator, the girl on the roof, the children in the entranceway, the room of the mirror, and the forbidden girl's bathroom. They were all pretty scary. These are scary, they even freak me out. I don't know if the girls can handle them.
でも、事前にこの話を聞かせてその場所に向かうってかなり盛り上がると思うぜ。
We looked at each other and smiled. While it was light out, we visited the 7 scary spots and left behind tokens. Could have the evil blackboard appear in a mystery, but I don't think so. The haunted blackboard. Ooh. I don't know what I'd do with that, honestly. At night, we would break up into teams and head out to retrieve them. I've literally came up with a whole backstory for a mystery, but I just know when I get around to it, I'm not going to be able to remember it. Music room. Science room. The roof. In the front of the mirror hanging over the main school landing. the entranceway, the old incinerator, the girls' bathroom. We stopped by each location and left a token there. After reading these stories, I was scared to go there, even in the daylight. So what are these tokens exactly? Or is that a stupid thing to say? Could be either way. The 7 mysteries were really scary. Is it just like, yeah, we're gonna put this thing randomly here, like, and you just come here and you look for it, you find it, and you get the hell out of that room? But what is the token though? Is it like a coin? Is it like some kind of emblem? Is it some kind of doll? Is it some kind of what? Wataru was clearly imagining the possibilities that the night held in store. I forced out a smile and also hoped for a chance to have a lucky accident with someone. Later we headed for the music room for our usual scheduled practice with the girls. Be funny if he was the one who gets scared. And Nako was the last one to show up. With the band assembled, we went through the usual stuff over and over again. Until we were like, God damn it guys, we played the song so many times, when we get to play it live we're gonna be so sick of this song by then. I was finally starting to feel comfortable with my guitar. I could even start working out my solo in the middle of the song. Wait, are you improvising your solo, or is it like the actual solo for the song here? We were starting to play as one. I had never felt so good. Today was the last day of the year, but I wanted to stay like this till the next year too. I wanted to always stay close to them. Is that gonna cause desyncing of the audio there? That lagged. After playing for a while, we decided to take a break. We went and bought some drinks from the vending machine. We're not taking off for New Year's Day.
そうだぞ白川。なんて言ったって今夜から明日にかけて大盛り上がりなんだからな。
そうだった。ねえ、七不思議な話って怖いの？私たちが知ってるのと同じかな。
I'm not telling you until tonight. You guys don't know all of them, do you? They looked at each other and shook their heads. This is going to be interesting. You piss yourself?
その時はチャンス。なんちゃって。ねえ、コインどこに隠したの？この音楽室にもすでに隠してあるんでしょ？
それもお楽しみ。先に隠した場所教えたらつまんないじゃん。
そっか。でも気になるよ。ねえ。 早くコインを見つけなきゃ怖いよ。
We worked ourselves up talking about the test of courage that night. Wataru and I kept teasing them about how scary it was going to be. Though I had to admit the stories Suganami sent us really were creepy.
で、どうする今夜？何時頃どこで集まる？
Wataru's question reminded me. I was supposed to invite everyone to my house for dinner. About that, I was wondering if you guys could come to my house for dinner tonight.
え？Yoshiyuki君のお家？
ほうほう。
Yeah, I told Otne and Yume about tonight. They want to join us for the shrine visit and the test of courage.
ますます両手に花でいいじゃないか。
Really?
そうだよ。それナイスアイデア。
Well, ignoring the harem comment, what do you girls think? Otne thought that we could all eat soba noodles for dinner.
その方がみんな一緒で楽しいよ。そうだね。人数多い方が楽しいしね。賛成。私 私も。
Provided that you're actually acquainted and know them well enough and friends and all that. Not so much if it's just strangers. I don't even have to ask you, Wataru.
当然だ。ああ、大晦日でも朝倉美人姉妹に会えるなんて。よしゆき、お前が友達でよかった。
What's that supposed to mean?
そうと決まれば準備しなくっちゃ。そうだね。なんか手土産でも持っていこう。
ますます賛成。はあ、盛り上がってきた。
We decided to run through the song one last time while we were still fired up. We all generally enjoyed performing together. Deep inside, I prayed that we could spend the next year together too. A bit later, practice was over and we all decided to go home first to get ready. Everybody was coming to my house at 7 p.m. What should I do for now? Well, I think it's pretty damn obvious. Wait. Yeah, it's pretty damn obvious. I just didn't see the freaking walkthrough in the background there properly. But it was pretty obvious even without it. Go home with Koko.